So the biggest trades on the day tend to be the overnight strategies. Nice trend last night for the E-mini S&P NightTrader. It's 12th winner in a row. Let's look at the latest performance summary. And you see it continues to make equity peaks. Let's look at the trade list. We've gone over this trade list before. There were 10 winners in a row, then 3 out of 4 trades were losers. And now we've had 12 winners in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 winners in a row on E-mini S&P NightTrader. Continues to be a top strategy in our portfolios. As you can see, even in a sell-off, the market tends to bounce. And E-mini S&P after hours had a big trade last night. 3 out of the last 4 were winners, plus 1175 on this trade. You take this trade, there's an initial fast sell-off, and it held that trade, and eventually the market reversed and went higher. And so you see the big sell-off yesterday afternoon. And in a bear market, some of the best trades are the counter-trend rallies. Going long in a counter-trend rally can be some of the best trades. And so that's what these strategies, they do well so far in the bear market as well as the bull market, as there tends to be a constant bid in the market. At some point, there's a bid that comes along, and the timing is critical, and these strategies have a knack for doing well in these markets. And so E-mini S&P after hours and E-mini S&P NightTrader, 2 strategies take a look at in the portfolios. Let's go over the rest of the trades. We had some short trades. The timing was off on these short trades, and they were stopped out on Cobra 3 E-mini S&P today. Pretty tight stop loss. Looking at better ways to do this. It's not easy to redevelop a strategy that takes into consideration patterns and ensuring that we don't over-optimize. The market sold off some more, and then Cobra 3 got in. The stop was a little too tight once again. But here we are. We see this. We see these sell-offs early. They tend to stop. When we have an early sell-off, they don't continue. They tend to pause the rest of the day. There tends to be a propping up, a holding up of the market if there is selling in the first 2 hours of the day. And that's what we see here. Hard to get much follow-through in the selling pressure if we've already had extended selling pressure early. And so typically in the past and in other markets you can see extended selling pressure, but in the stock index futures there's that support by the Fed right now and support by Wall Street to keep it from selling too much at one point, even if the trend is down. And adaptive moving average initially came in short, reversed to long. This early morning dip is really the head fake that hurt us today. And so went short, then went long, and then went short again. And so we're right around plus 137.50 on the day, sitting around break even. About 15 minutes left to go in the day. Taking a look at, well, we already went over NightTrader. It was profitable on the day. And stock index swing in Q down on the day. Reversed in this huge bid at the open once again. And so that was the head fake that burned us the most today. And let's take a look at the rest of the trades. The trade that is the biggest trade on the day in our portfolios is AT 2019 plus 1787. It has a fairly large stop loss of about 1900, and so it's holding in there on this trade. It withstood that big head fake pretty well. And AT 2020 NQ minus 700. Tick count trend NQ minus 50. 1 loser, 1 winner on the day. And one of the old strategies that I continue to look at, those are all the trades in this. One of the other stock index strategies that I continue to watch is gap continuation 2019 plus 33.25. We have a newer version of this that looks for the ranges to be lower, but we end up missing trades sometimes. But with this type of strategy, you get lots of consecutive losers because you have $300 stop loss. And so consider trading them both, 2019 and 2020. And let me show you where we get lots of consecutive losers. Like in here, again, loss, loss, loss. And then you get a loser here before you get a winner because we have such a tight stop loss on this strategy. Here you get 3 losers in one day. Even though the trend is higher, we can't stay in because there's just such a choppy uptrend. And so those are the trades. This type of trading style I actually like. A lot of people struggle with this type of trading style because only 28% of the trades are winners, but you're really cutting those losses quick. So largest losing trade is 325. $300 plus $25 round turn slippage and commission. But your equity picks, you get these big winners. You get a string of small losers and then a big winner, a string of small losers and a big winner. And that's the method that I prefer to, that's the style I prefer. But we have different types of strategies in our portfolio that are a high percentage of winners as well. They typically have bigger stop losses and profit targets. And so you have a diverse set of exits on that. So that's the All Strategy Access. That's one of the old strategies. You can also, if you have the All Strategy Access portfolio, you can get that strategy. So it's top trade on the day in the E-mini NASDAQ. Let's take a look at All Strategy Access 3. Let's see, Gold Flash, nice trade on the day, and Gold Flash in general is doing well. We have Cobra Euro 4 minus 531, Asia Gold 4 short side minus 525. The grains did well today, plus 187.50 on soybean swing, holding a short overnight. Soybeans Day Trader 3 is short, or it actually took a short day trade, plus 475 on the day. More range than we're used to seeing in the grain, so that was nice to see today. All Strategy Access 4, no trades. All Strategy Access 5, no trades. Those are the trades on the day. There's 13 minutes left. Keep in mind we're coming into that time of day at 10 minutes before the close at 3:50 Eastern Standard Time when the order imbalances come out, and you'll see if you're watching the order book, everything speeds up, and so it should be an interesting close. We'll see what happens if it reverses or continues lower on the day. So those, once again, those are the trades on the day from May the 13th, 2020.